Alright, hopefully that should actually be decent, but we'll find out here. Alright, how's that? Alrighty. Well, from what tests I've been able to do, just here real quick, I think we're gonna be good, or at least as good as I'm gonna get it before I just start getting really anal retentive as far as this goes. So, I apologize. I'm getting back to a screen where I can actually share this out a little bit. So. I hope everybody is having a good night. I know it's officially morning. The wife will be getting off work here in about 15, actually about 30 minutes actually. So So this is not gonna be terribly long. Or at least I'm gonna try not to keep it terribly long. Alrighty. Hey guys, Panther0822. It is gin time with the Panther. So, for those of you who may be new, this is basically my nightly vlog. Is really what it is. Just kind of me talking about the day, how it went, the positive things that happened, negative things that happened, and then I also, depending on some variables, I talk about my MS, how my MS is affecting me for the day, and things like that. So that's pretty much what I do as far as this one goes. Is it's kind of me just blabbing into a mic and looking at a camera. It's pretty much what it is. So I did actually take a few minutes, the first few minutes there where it was kind of me looking away, kind of doing some things. That was me actually doing some audio tests, making sure that everything was moderately balanced. I won't say perfectly balanced, mainly because I just get really anal retentive with that type of thing, and yeah. So anyways, for those of you who may be looking at the background there, I just got finished wrapping up playing some Dragon Age. I'm getting really close towards the end of the game. I want to say I was hoping to actually be closer to the end of the game, but because I was hoping to actually finish out either tonight or tomorrow. Based off of where I'm at in the game, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish tomorrow. Tomorrow I should be able to get through the alienage. 2.5 hours should be more than plenty to get through the alienage as far as that goes. I hope. If not, that's okay. But I was hoping to have the game finished by. Actually by tomorrow actually. But I've kind of hit some snags this week. Part of it was just not effectively using my time. And some things that the wife and I were doing some things earlier this week that they took far longer than we were anticipating, and really kind of created some issues. So yeah. So I mean, I know it's not really much of an excuse, but when you spend pretty much an entire day in a car and can't really get to recording, then that's kind of what happens. So, and yeah, I mean, at the very least, I was able to get my vlogs out. I'm trying to get it to where I'm doing a vlog every day. Sundays are still a little hit or miss right now, but that being said, we're trying to get stuff done. So that is that, as they say. So today was a really good day. One, I felt really good today. Just physically, emotionally, I have felt really good today. So it's been a really good day. Spent a lot of time in the car today, and a lot more time than I would have liked, but that's the way things go at times. So, had my private lesson at Z today up in Kent, Washington. So that was really good. I spent the last because of the distance. I go up and do my private lessons once every other week for an hour. So basically 2 hours a month. I would be going once a week for 30 minutes, provided I lived closer to Kent. I mean, if I lived 30 minutes away from Kent, it'd be a different story. I'd probably go up once, because it's again 30-minute drive time for a 30-minute private lesson. It's an basically equivalent exchange, but it's not. It's an hour drive time from where I live to Kent. So I've got to equal the time out, so it's worthwhile. But anyways, no, I've been practicing, and I'm getting back on top of my material, which makes me really happy. I'm a lot more on top of my material than I thought I would be for not actively training for 2.5 years. Although that being said, I have actually spent some time on and off over the last 2.5 years getting back into training, getting back on top of my material, and getting back into things, but it has not been consistent enough. So that's on me. That's my own fault. I mean, when it comes to martial arts, honestly, it's not just true of martial arts. Martial arts is probably one of the more obvious examples. But anything that you're doing, anything that you want to achieve in life takes time, effort, and energy. And there's a lot of people who go, well, that's not true. For this person, it just comes naturally, and they can do this. Well, let me give you a little bit of perspective. They spent time doing it. Whether it comes naturally to them or not, doesn't matter. They have spent time doing it. May not be a lot of time, might be 5 minutes once a day, or 5 minutes once every 3 months, but they still spend time doing it. They still put time, effort, and energy into what they're doing. Now, the amount of time, effort, and energy that they put into it is the amount of results they will get out of it. So if you're that type of person who procrastinates and doesn't really put a lot of time, effort, and energy, or you put it in very last minute and you always feel rushed and your work is always rushed, and people always say, you know, this would have been better, but I could tell you were rushing to finish it, it's because it shows. If you've got 3 months to do a project and you spend the last month doing it, it's gonna show. But if you have 3 months to do something and you spend all of that 3 months doing it, and that last month is just you fine-tuning a few minor things here and there, then that will also show. So it's really kind of important to actually understand the time, effort, and energy. There's a particular statement that goes, energy goes where time flows. Or sorry, I got that backwards. Time flows where energy goes, is what it is. So I want you to think about that. Is the more time you put into something, the more energy you put into it. And as a result, you end up getting a product based off of the time and the energy that you put into something. So again, time, effort, and energy is how you get places in life. And this is something that I know, and unfortunately, I don't always put it to good use, and I don't always practice what I preach. I know, bad me, bad Panther. I've been a bad kitty. My wife should punish me. But that's just kind of some perspective as far as things go. So, anyways, how's my MS been? It's been alright. My friend Mike has actually noted the last time I talked to him, which was yesterday, he said that I sound a lot more like me. And I think a lot of that is because I've got my goofball hero, my fantastic service puppers, my awesome emotional support animal, Hero. I'm sorry, you were sleeping, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna be brushing you here shortly. So, but I've Hero has helped a lot over the last couple of days, especially since we actually it's almost been a week now. Since we got him. And I asked my wife how have I been? How's my mood been since I got Hero? And honestly, when I answered that question, we'd only had Hero a day or two. I mean, we hadn't really had him that long. Not any time really truly measurable enough to really get a good read. But the wife noted that I've been more positive. I've been better, and I've noticed a difference. That's not to say that I still don't have my angry outbursts. It's not to say that I don't still have my freakouts and whatnot. But I have noticed a very drastic I've noted a very drastic improvement to where I'm at, and I'm noticing that my mic volume probably could jump up just a little bit, because I'm concerned that the music might be overpowering me just a bit. Okay. I apologize if the music went down and I just went up. I'm again, like I said, I'm still trying to find that balance in what I'm doing. So, although if I sit up and actually get closer to the microphone, that actually might make a bit of a difference opposed to sitting back away from the mic. But I mean, overall, it's been really good, and I've been very, very happy. Sorry, I'm drinking water to try and keep my throat from. But just a lot of positive things. Some time, effort, and energy that I've been putting in is the wife and I are looking to move at the end of the year. Well, actually, not the end of the year. The first half of next year, because our lease isn't up until about February of next year. So, Hero, that's enough, buddy. I know. I got you some Benadryl, and I need to get you a tablet. I'll get you that here before we go to bed. Sorry, Hero has allergies, and we needed to get him some Benadryl, and we got some Benadryl today, but I forgot to give it to him, so I'm gonna give him Benadryl before we go to bed. Yeah, I got you your Benadryl. Yes, I did. So, I've the main place we've been looking at is moving to Houston, Texas. And the main reason is cost of living. Cost of living out here in Washington is stupidly expensive. I mean, like stupid expensive. I mean, I'm up $500 in budget from where was at in Colorado. But in Texas, there's a good portion of apartments that are 2-3 bedroom apartments that are slightly smaller or equal or sometimes even bigger than where I'm currently staying for half of what I'm paying now. So I'm putting time, effort, and energy into that so that we can so that we can move at the beginning of the year. Is what we're doing. So that's where time, effort, and energy on my side is going, as it's going into researching and finding out and kind of learning. The other advantage of Texas is my wife has thought about voice acting, and considering that she's a phenomenal performer, it would be really outside of her comfort zone or out of her bracket. And in Texas, there's a company called Funimation that does anime that she could try and audition for, and maybe even try and become a voice actor, which would, I mean, honestly, for her would be fantastic and kind of a one of her dreams come true type thing. So cost of living becomes more affordable if we move to Texas. So there's a blessing. My wife gets the opportunity to look into auditioning for Funimation. That's a plus side. Texas has a very large, at least Dallas, based off of what I've heard, has a very large performance arts center. So it would give her an opportunity to pursue theater even further, which would also be fantastic. So there are a lot of benefits to moving to Texas. if we moved back to Colorado, we'd either move back to Colorado Springs, which is where I'm born, where I was born and raised. I was born in Colorado Springs. Or we'd move to or not Texas. We'd probably move to Denver. And the main reason Denver is because Denver is, one, is the capital of Colorado, but two, it has a very large performing arts center. So if you're a theater person, if you want to do drama or music or things of that nature, Denver is the place to be as far as Colorado goes. So I hate Denver. I really do. It's way too damn big for my taste. And honestly, so is Dallas. Dallas is way too big for my taste too. But to save $500-600 in my rent payment and get to a point where my wife and I aren't cash poor, I can deal with my discomfort. So that's kind of where we're at. So that's what we've got going on. That's the updates that I have for you. Oh, we are a month away from the wife and I going to Florida. There's a link down below, youcaring.com. Please go to that link, okay, and donate. My wife and I we are sacrificing a lot of bills and risking a lot of things to make this trip happen. This trip is going to happen regardless, but we are taking some very serious risks. And there's one bill that I typically never, actually not typically, I have never faulted on, and this might be one of those situations where I might moderately fault on it just to make this happen. So go to that link. Go to the You Caring link that is down there and hit that donate button. I mean, every little bit helps. I mean, so many people think, oh, if I can't donate $50 or $100, no. Don't get me wrong, $50 to $100 donation is a blessing. It really is. But a dollar donation is as much of a blessing as a $50. The amount does not matter. It is simply the fact that you reached out and you decided to bless somebody. And I know that I'm specifically asking you to help us and bless us, but if you haven't donated before, it is not the dollar amount that matters. It is the fact that you donated. That is what is actually important. Is that the fact that you actually took the time to actually give something out of yourself. Give your hard-earned money, whether it be $1, whether it be $50, $100, $1 million, doesn't matter. Sorry for headphone users, I just smacked the mic. It does not matter. The fact that you sat down, went to a link, clicked on it, hit donate, and donated. That is what matters. So, and honestly, I've not probably harped enough on this, as far as things go, and it's getting down to the wire where I really need to kind of start drilling it and putting it out there that this is what we're doing, this is what we want. So go to that link and donate. Whatever is on your heart to give is more than enough. So yeah, so go to that link. Anyways, I've labored long enough, and that's the note I'm going to leave this on. Actually, no, it's not. Sunday, we are going to be resuming something. It is going to be the karaoke with Tommy K. It will be streamed to her Facebook is where it will be streamed. I am going to attempt to actually, and I might actually do it after this, I'm going to attempt actually bringing this the camera that I'm using right now, which is a Canon T3i, and see if we can't do that. We've got the software to do it, so we're gonna see if we can make it happen, or at least I'm gonna see if we can make it happen. If we can't, oh well, I'm not that worried about it, but it is gonna be an effort I am gonna try and make. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It is always appreciated. So the links, there are going to be 2 links stacked, and then there's going to be one over here, one in the corner. So I'm trying to get these set to where they're the same every time. So the top link that should be on your top, well, my top left, should be the link to the vlog playlist. So click on that so you can get updates, so you can kind of see things and everything like that. And then the second one that is just underneath it is the Dragon Age playlist. So go and check that out, because I've used that as my backdrop for this particular episode. So yeah, go and check both of those links out. And then over here in the right hand corner, or at least my right hand corner, is that subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I stream, because I do stream Monday through Saturday. Monday through Friday are dual uploads. They are their earlier upload is always Dragon Age. The second and later upload is a vlog. Sometimes I do 3 uploads a day, but for the most part it's 2. Saturday and Sunday are always the day where it's hit or miss, where it'll be at least one. It'll at least be a vlog, and maybe something else. So Saturday and Sundays are always hit or miss, whether it'll be 1 or 2, but that is what it is. Anyways, thank you guys so much. It is always appreciated. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the sharing link down below there, and donate. And until the next time, this is Panther 0822. Peace out, guys. Have a great night.